Good day, it's WM back with another video. I hope the Black family is staying healthy, staying safe, and being careful out here. In this video, I want to briefly talk about knowing who to give advice to and who not to give advice to. And if you are giving advice, if you feel like the person or the people aren't listening, knowing when to move on. This is going to be a very, very short video, but in my opinion, one of the most important videos I'll record. Let's get right into it. I think I speak for everyone when I say we've all had a family member or a friend who is about to make a mistake. And you know they're about to make a mistake because you either went through it or you watched someone go through it. Knowing good and well that they're about to make a mistake, you try and talk them out of it. But they're sure of what they're doing. A wise man once told me, and I'll never forget this, never argue with someone who's convinced. The chances of you changing their mind aren't very high. Lower than 50-50. I'm more interested in giving advice to people who are seeking advice, willing to listen, and give me the feeling that they're going to do the things that I think they should do in that situation. So I say that to say this. Don't try to give advice to somebody who's convinced. More than likely, it's going to be a waste of time. It's funny because I was actually a mixture of both. There was times people gave me fantastic advice, and for whatever reason, I didn't listen. And I had to learn through experience. I had to learn the hard way. Then there's times where I saw something that wasn't appealing to me, and that made me stay away from it. I knew I wanted no parts of that. Here's an example of me learning without having to go through the experience. I remember seeing people on crack, and later in life, K2. I would see how bad they looked, and it scared me. See people in tattered clothes, people that didn't bathe for days, and then when they would take whatever they were taking, they just lean all the way forward. And that was never appealing to me. So I was never interested in trying crack or K2. But I did end up trying certain substances. Here's an example of me having to learn the hard way that certain things aren't for me. So I used to drink alcohol and I used to smoke weed. And when it came to weed, I felt like it made me too chill. Something I don't need because I'm already laid back and easygoing as it is. So I was like, this is not going to be beneficial to me. It's going to be detrimental. For me personally, when it came to alcohol, there's been times I drunk so much that I either threw up all over myself or I passed out. I made myself look like a dummy, and I'm not a dummy. That's why that wasn't beneficial to me. The other thing that I didn't like is when I would go out with the fellas or go out with my ex-girlfriend and we would all get together and we would drink. Anytime I drank too much, I didn't really remember what would happen and how it happened. It would come back to me later the next day. A lot of people have experienced hangovers, and I hated waking up the next day and my head is just banging. I had severe headaches. So it was really easy for me to stop both of those because I saw it didn't do me any good. But once again, Black family, like one of my mentors told me, never argue with someone who's convinced. It's probable that it's a waste of breath and a waste of time. As we all know, time is of the essence. It waits for no man, it waits for no woman. And that's why we have to be purposeful with it. And for those people who don't want to take advice, like I mentioned moments ago, in my case, they're going to have to learn the hard way. That's all I got today, Black family. As always, much love to you kings and queens. Be careful out here. Stay blessed and continued success. I love you all. Good day. Thank you for checking out the Good Word for the Black family. If you like what you heard in this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Blessings.